Hi guys, I know it's a little bit late, it is in the afternoon, I've been busy this morning sorting out kids' uniforms, you know what it's like, so I'm halfway sorted with their uniforms. Anyway, I have my cup of tea, even though it's warm. I have my Victoria's Moon that I haven't done too much of the last few days. I don't think the heat's really helping, you just don't want to do anything because everything is too much effort and it just makes you hot and sweaty, and so yeah. So I've done a little bit but not too much. So I'm going to crack on with this today. Ellie's also in the room doing hers, which happens to be one of mine. I haven't ordered her a new one yet. So grab your choice of drink, grab your choice of project, and come and join in the chat. What did we do yesterday, Ellie? I forgot already. Oh yeah. I've slept since yesterday, see. I don't know how many of you have ever heard of something called magnet fishing. I'd never even heard of it until Tyler showed me a video on YouTube. So I had a look and he showed me. He saved up his paper and money and bought himself a magnet and a paracord. Got some gloves. And him and his dad went magnet fishing for the first time last week. Then yesterday they arranged to go again, and Ali and Riley kicked up a fuss. They wanted to go, so we all went in the end. I'm sorry if you can hear my washing machine. Sounds like he's put everyone's trainers in it. He hasn't. Anyway, magnet fishing. You have a magnet, you have a rope, and you have a canal or something like that. You throw your magnet in, you let it sink to the bottom, and then you slowly pull it out, and anything metal obviously sticks to your magnet and you pull it out. Wow. My other half came home with a very old coal scuttle. You know, the like little scoops that they used to use to scoop up the coal, throw it on the fire. He came home with one of them. It's been there for some time. It's absolutely covered in I don't know what. Tin cans. My gosh, you pull them out. Loads. Either I found 10p yesterday. That was funny. Why people were throwing money in the canal, I have no idea, but it was a good afternoon. I think we spent about 4 hours there, I think. Not very exciting for those of us, you know, just sitting and watching. I threw Tyler's in a couple of times. But oh my God, when you throw the magnet, because you've got, I think he's got an 100-foot. 100-foot paracord, or is it 50-foot? I don't know, but it's folded in half anyway, make it a bit stronger on the magnet. When you throw in, you have to attach the rope to yourself just in case you throw your magnet a bit too hard and it ends up taking all the rope with it. So Tyler has it, a carabiner is it called, a little clip thing, he has it hooked onto himself. Anyway, once the rope's been in the river a few times, it's soaking wet. So when you throw the magnet in, the rope that it suddenly snaps away from you and is trailing it into the, it kind of slaps and you end up getting all the water that flicks off it. Oh my God, it stinks. So we were all in the shower as soon as we got home last night because we all stunk. I only threw it a couple of times, but the water that come back off it. Yeah, and then I was standing by Tyler and the other half when they were throwing them, and the backlash off the rope then was just as bad. But we kind of moved up and down the canal. Oh, nuts, I didn't want to pull it off. Oh, flicking them everywhere now. Tyler found... Ow. Pick it up with my pen, it might be easier. Tyler found a bullet casing. He was so chuffed with that. My other half found a teaspoon yesterday. That was funny as well. Who throws teaspoons in the river? Mind you, the river, the canal. I know what I meant. You get the barges and that go up and down, so I suppose people accidentally drop things, you know. But I tell you, it's amazing what you find. There's loads of videos on YouTube about it. Even Ellie and Riley enjoyed throwing the magnet in a few times. Pulling it back in. Makes your hands stink. Because the gloves are not exactly waterproof, they're just more for when you throw the magnet, the rope kind of goes through your hands. You end up with rope burn. So it's to stop your hands getting burnt more than anything else. Yeah, that was a pretty good afternoon. Started raining though when we were getting ready to head home. That was funny. So although we were hot, because it was quite warm yesterday, the rain was super cold. Riley and Ellie were trying to hide in a bush. Me and the other half are just sitting on the wall like, yeah, whatever. I'm hot, I'm tired. My feet ache. It's a lot of standing, and there's no benches, and I don't have any of them foldable chairs, which I now think we're going to have to invest in, because you can't just stand there all day. It does. And standing for quite a long time for me is painful. With hypermobility, it hurts my back. So yeah, definitely take a chair next time. But it was quite nice actually. And as the people who own the barges were going past, I still called them boats, would, you know, say, afternoon, how are you? And there was this one, oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. I could live in it. It was about a week old, I think the gentleman said. And it was a teal colour. They painted it teal. It was, oh my God, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And so, so long. And I think he said for one that wasn't much bigger than his, it was about 120,000. I think my other half's jaw hit the floor. I could do that. Live on a barge and travel up and down the canal systems. That'd be awesome. Missed. And I haven't really touched my blanket either at all since the kids broke up, apart from the 5 or so rows I did. I think the first week they broke up. I think it's a case of I'm just going to have to force myself to get it out. Once I get into a rhythm, I'm alright then. It's just, yeah. I'd rather be diamond painting. But then that aggravates me, having to get it all out and set up all my drills over there and... I can't remember what we were doing the other day, but it just seemed so busy, and by the end of the day, just so glad to climb into bed, watch a few videos. Monday it was, and Mrs. Coffee's Mindful Monday was the last thing I watched before I went to bed. I love the music she puts to them, so relaxing. And it was just what I needed right at that time. It was awesome. I think I'm done with that one. Was that Monday? I know my eldest son, the one who's moved in with his girlfriend, they're now living by themselves because her dad's moved out and in with his girlfriend. He rang me Saturday night and said, how do you fancy all of you coming for Sunday dinner tomorrow? Me and Courtney are cooking. What he meant was Courtney was cooking. You're all welcome to come up. Well, that was the day my other half and Tyler had already planned to go magnet fishing for the first time. So I didn't want them to have to cancel that because Tyler was so excited. So they went, and me, Ellie and Riley went to Reese's for Sunday dinner. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Wasn't it, Ellie? It was really, really nice. She said her sister was coming, who's only 16, and her sister's friend was coming, then us three, and them two. That was 7 people she was feeding, so fair play to her. She's only 19. She cooked 2 chickens. She did her own roasters. She didn't buy roasters. She did proper potatoes and roasted them in the... Oh my God, they were amazing. Weren't they, Elle? Oh, just so nice. And it was nice not to have to cook, because you really don't feel like eating when you've cooked. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but I do. When I've stood there cooking it, it smells nice, but I don't feel like it because I've stood there cooking it. And then it was nice not to have to wash up afterwards as well, which my son seemed to get out of. I don't know how. And then she had raspberry ripple ice cream and strawberry sauce after dinner. I was stuffed. Boy, that girl can cook. It was good, wasn't it, Ellie? Right, hold on. What am I doing next? We'll do that one. Number 9.
Chicken too.
She did have a lot of chicken, didn't she? I think there was more chicken on the plate than anything else. And I couldn't eat all mine, so I was passing mine left and right to Ellie and Riley, who will eat just a whole plate full of chicken if I let them. My kids love chicken. When we have pizza, we go to Asda and we do a create your own, which means you pick whatever toppings you want on top. And my kids always pick chicken. Nothing else, chicken. She says, will you get 4 toppings? What do you want? Yeah, 4 lots of chicken. They won't have anything else on their pizza, just chicken.
It's like a cheese and pepperoni.
Well, the cheese... Yeah, but when we create your own, you don't. You go for chicken.
Yeah. When we order, it's pepperoni.
Yeah. And then it's been a busy few days, actually, because Saturday... Oh, naff. My brother, who's just recently moved back up here from right down south... he had to leave behind his kids. Mother problems. Mother was just being... Anyway, his son had said, I want to live with you, Dad. Now he's... Hang on. Turning 12, I think, the end of this year. I know that's my nephew and I should know. I'm sure it's 12. Yeah, because you turn 11 this year, Ellie.
And then you say.
And his birthday's the same month as mine. So yeah, he's turning 12. He's known for quite a while he wants to live with his dad, which is my brother. But Mum's always, no, you know, and fought him every step of the way. Well, Keegan's kind of got a little bit upset and what have you. So it was arranged that he come live with my brother over here. So on early hours Saturday morning, my brother got up at 20 to 3 in the morning. He couldn't sleep anyway, he said. I said, that was a bit early. He said, no, I couldn't sleep anyway. So 20 to 3 got up. 4 o'clock, him and my sister then left where we live. Now, from here to where he used to live is about 4.5 hour drive. And they left about 4ish. They actually got there in pretty good time because it was just short of 4 hours. So we got there about 10 to 8 in the morning. I left one out. Picked Keegan up and his clothes and his Xbox. There were a few tears. And then by 12:30, 20 to 1, they were back. And Keegan is now living with my brother and his girlfriend. So they'd asked if everyone could be at my brother's sort of for about the time he got back, just to kind of welcome him because he was so nervous. Although it's what he wants, it's scary, isn't it? A new area. Oh, I've got a load there. A new area. You're leaving all your friends behind. And although he has a strained relationship with his mum, he's still leaving her and his sister behind. It's a strained relationship with his sister too. So we were all there, you know, balloons were out, welcome home banners, but they were all, by about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, you could see the tiredness hitting my sister and my brother. I think if they'd have sat down they'd have fell asleep. But we ordered pizza. No, I don't like pizza, so bless him, my brother cooked me a jacket potato and beans.
That sounds so good.
It was really good, Ellie. It smelled amazing. You can't beat an oven cooked potato with the skin on. Jacket potato is so nice. It's weird really, because when I was young, my mum used to like jacket potatoes done in the oven, and she used to like the skins. Now, I didn't when I was little. Well, even when I hit teenage years, I didn't like the skins on a jacket potato. So if we ever had jacket potato, I'd peel the skin off and give it my mum. And she'd just butter the inside ever so lightly and eat the skin. And now that I'm older, I like the skin. I will actually eat the skin with the potato. And I just look back and think, you're being so stupid. It's so nice. And it's good for you. So
I haven't had it in a long time.
none of my kids will eat the skins.
I won't.
No, I've tried you before.
If I had to, I would.
I'm not going to force you to eat it, Ellie. You either eat it or you don't. I'm not going to force it.
I won't eat it with the skin.
It's better to eat it with the skin and potato together than it is to eat the skin on its own. My mum used to like the skin on its own. Just butter it and eat the skin. Yep. My mum liked loads of things. I don't know where I got my fussiness from. Because my dad's not a fussy eater either. Neither's my sister and my brother, to be fair. It's just me. I suppose there's always got to be one awkward one, hasn't there? What are we doing at that one? What was it? 33. Why are they sticking to your fingers?
The black ones.
Oh.
I think it's because there's too many of them in there.
If you guys remember the Tin Me Arts painting that I unboxed, it was from some money that my son gave me for Mother's Day. Well, being as Ellie hasn't got a diamond painting at the minute, and it's going to take about 4 weeks if I order one from China, I've just let her start that one. And the 310, wow, is all about the static. So we've got 2 or 3 dryer sheets in each in each thing of 310s, because there's quite a few.
There's only 2 in the one that has the most.
And even with 2, I mean, the compartments are only this big, and it's still not. You need to give them a stir around, Ellie.
I'm trying to put the tumble dryer sheets under. They kind of
no, you've got to mix them because they need to touch it. You've got to mix them all around because they need to touch the dryer sheet.
Oh, come on.
I've missed a load of them as well.
This little what?
Number 1s. Do them in a minute.
Hadn't you done number 1s already?
Yep.
You missed a lot of things you did.
Now they're hard to see. They look like the drills are already on because they're squares that have been shaded.
I don't know what to do because it's mostly black.
Just do some black.
I've done some black. I've done all this.
Do a different colour and break it up. That's what I do if there's too much.
The only colours I've done on this is purple and black. There's so many of the same colour.
Yeah, but if you do a bit of black, then you do a bit of a colour, then do a bit of black, then do a bit of a colour. It breaks it up.
Did you buy this or did Reese?
No, I bought it. Reese gave me the money.
You thought it was nice.
Mhm.
No, I don't know what to do. I'm going to put this back further so you get to the peach on a foot. Did you film this, opening it?
Yeah.
Mm.
I always film my unboxings.
Mm.
I like everyone else to see.
Have you another box?
I think that's it.
I hate that we have to go in another box and it's right below. Where is it? 370.
Anyway, I forgot to ask. I hope you guys... Oh my...
You just done the wrong ones, haven't you?
Okay, I've been a tit.
What did you do?
Look. Where's the camera?
Oh my.
I've just put the wrong ones in the wrong bag.
I'll see to it. I'll do it in my tray. Yeah.
I need number 1s.
Give it.
No, they need to go in here because I've got more room. That's what you get for not paying attention.
Can I give it?
Hold on.
You can use my mini
Give me your tray. 1 minute. The bag's right there, look, for goodness sake. Let me just pinch a few of these.
Give me some.
Ellie's offered to sort them out for me, bless her. Fortunately, there isn't too many.
And I may as well cover this before cat hairs go all
Oh,
over it.
I've got one.
This
right
carries
there.
on making bubbles and it's really annoying me. It's all
What?
up it.
Yeah, I know. It's down to the way you put it down. Sometimes it's just creased from...
Yeah.
Here's another one. There you go. You sort them then. Number 1s are the darks, 33s are the pinks.
So that's the light colour.
Yeah,
And the
33's
ones
the
are the
light.
dark.
Yeah.
Okay. There's so many.
I can't believe I did that.
I need more wax.
I haven't done that for a while.
Can I use your tweezers? Your tweezers are better. Trying to get the wax out the
Oh,
end.
don't. I'll get the wax at the end. 'Cause these are my best tweezers. You lost me with a pair.
I lost the black pair. Why did you use them last though? Not me.
Does anyone else find that the kids blame each other? No one ever did it. The fairies did it.
This is my second time using the wax.
That's what it's there for.
It's surprising this is such a big square of wax.
Well, it is a fairly big. Mind you got more wax than I did for mine, I think.
For what?
For this.
Oh.
I got 2 little squares.
2 little ones?
I think so.
Did a huge
I
square.
forget.
Where do these go?
What?
The light ones.
33.
Now why am I have an extra tray? Looks perfect. I can't open bag now.
Yeah, separate them all first.
No, I'm gonna put the light ones in my other tray.
Right, I think I've got all them now. And just as I put them away, you watch. One will pop up. I need number 1. Sorry guys. These are number 1s. Still can't believe I did that. How stupid. Oh dear. That's what you get for not focusing. Diamonds.
You better not say you need number 33 now.
28, no. Oh, you are still going. I'm just checking.
The sugar's so loud.
It's just the wind catching the door. It's alright.
Try pushing it close. Wait, is Noonie there?
No,
She might be.
maybe. Have a look out the window first, see if she's out
Probably
there.
not the one that's doing it though.
Open the door then, just see.
She was outside.
Yeah, she might want to come in.
Oh, she's there.
Yeah, it's Luna pushing the door then. Come on in.
Luna, come on. No, you don't have to work. Go, look. Come on. Good girl. And she is.
Hello.
Probably wasn't she was probably just waiting. No, I'm teasing. Let me get up. Oh, this hurts.
Oh my gosh, yesterday I watched such a sad, sad video. It brought tears to my eyes. I like watching a lot of the animal rescue videos on YouTube. I don't like the fact that they look so bad when they first pick them up, but I like watching where did that go? The final bit where it shows you how they look now and how they're doing, and I love that. I've lost the drill. I've got something stuck on that one. Anyway, I think it stuck to my finger. Now it's on the floor. Anyway, there was this black cat. I think it was somewhere like Tokyo or China or somewhere like that. And that was just Ellie going out the room. It was absolutely chucking it down with rain, and this poor black cat was underneath this car, and no matter how many times the guy that owned the car moved it back or forth, the cat didn't move at all. The whole back end of this cat was drenched. The cat was dry, but her back end was absolutely drenched. Anyway, they start having a look around, and they see 4 or 3 carcasses of kittens. Something had obviously happened to the cat. She'd gone into premature labour and had these stillborn kittens, and they were all lying on the floor, kind of spaced out around her. So obviously, because she was a proper vet lady, she said for anything to have happened to the cat, for her to have gone into premature labour, she must have had an accident of some sort, because the stress would have brought on labour. So they tried to trap it, and when it moved, you could tell it was limping on its back legs. So they put this netting around the car so that they could try and grab it and it wouldn't run off anywhere. And then she got under the car, the vet did, trapped the cat, got her out. She didn't fight or nothing, bless her. But she was so sad. They needed to operate because they x-rayed and she'd broken her pelvis and her femurs and the back legs. And then they needed her to eat first because one of her, I think it was her iron level, was too low. So they needed her to eat. She was refusing food. Now, I'm touched by all these stories, but this one, leave it, Ellie. This one really brought tears to my eyes. Anyway, they operated, they fixed her back legs, but she still seemed a bit, you know, grief-stricken. She was grieving, bless her. Anyway, later on, they found an abandoned kitten. It can only be a couple of days old. No mom, none of its siblings were around. So this kitten needed a mom, and this mom was without her kittens. So they put this newborn kitten in with this mom. She just looked at it at first, and then after a few minutes she had a sniff, and then she started cleaning it, and then she just looks at the camera, and the camera zooms in on this gorgeous black cat. She's got tears in her eyes. Oh my God, it was so sad.
Watch one of them kind of videos. There was a dog in, it's kind of like a canal, but it was like there was barely any water in it.
I've seen a
But
few where they're trapped.
There's a dog that was missing a back leg in there.
Aww. People can be so cruel. Some humans can be really horrible. It's the wind.
The wind is so
Because the back door's open and the window's
Can I
open
close
as
the
well.
back door when he's in?
No, go and pull the window to a bit.
It's not out there. It's the back
It
door.
is, it's both of them. Because it's a through draft. Right, where are we? There.
Did you say close it?
Pull it to a little bit. It'll stop so much of the breeze. I tipped all them out for about 3. So yeah, I love watching animal rescue videos.
Me too.
Just to see the outcome.
I've also watched this one where these bikers find kittens underneath. It's like where the curb is like underneath, it's been broke and there's a gap and they were hiding in there. There's like 4 of them. Literally just kind of coming out there.
There's
It's
loads
funny.
of them. Hurry up and even try.
Also,
Hashtag.
I've also seen this one,
34.
lost dogs. I don't think anyone left them there though. But they were in like a cave. And lost puppies.
People do leave them. I've seen one where someone buried a dog up to its neck.
Aww.
And if it wasn't for the runner that was out in the middle of nowhere taking a jog, that poor dog would have died. Because they'd even staked his chain into the hole he was sitting in. I don't understand how anybody could be so cruel. I couldn't do it. I can't even be cruel to another human, let alone another animal. Well, an animal. Right, what's that one? Number 12.
You still don't need this.
I'll manage.
You'll go in a minute. I need that.
Oh, no, not that one. Didn't even put it down.
Like
Nope.
it still tastes crisp.
Thank you. One more. Okay.
Kelly will be calling you later. Or sometime this week.
Next. Try not to get me head in, guys. If I do, I'm sorry. 23.
And then camera.
In the way of the camera. I'm going to cut this off in a minute because I don't want to make it too long. Kids are off. We've all got to deal with them. So,
Almost done.
okay. 14. Oh, I forgot my cup of tea. Cheers, Em.
I just looked behind and I'm like, wait up there.
I'm terrible.
You
It'll
always
just stay there and go
forget it.
cold.
There's a habit of forgetting it. It's kind of hard to see them because they're both kind of purple.
Yeah, but one's quite a bit lighter than the other.
Yeah. Sometimes they can be buried in all the others. Didn't even see that one.
Where's that one? The square. Number 2. Oh, I like this colour. Very nice peachy colour. Oh no. We got static. And we've got a rope. Oh look, I'm throwing them everywhere now. Rogue drill. Ah! There's static in that packet now.
What one?
Okay.
What was that?
Number 2. And I only need 2 of these. I don't know why I took so many out again. I'm gonna have to get a bit of thingy in here. Sort out that static.
From the dryer sheets.
Yep. I got them out the other day to put them in Ali's drills and it stunk the front room out. They're really strong smelling dryer sheets. What have you done?
There's none in that one, but they're going out into that one.
I'm thinking I'm going to have to hot glue gun your thingies down.
It's only 2 blues in them.
17. Yeah, I'm going to have to hot glue gun your section thingies down so they don't mix.
Lift up. It's really annoying me now. Because even though the lid's on, it can still lift up.
Yeah, as long as you don't tip them or whatever.
Well, I've left them on the floor, so I shouldn't tip, but...
Okay guys, I'm going to leave it here because I don't want it to go on too long. Because you guys are probably busy. And I've got my kids at home too, so... Trying to get, you know, an hour to yourself is nigh on impossible. So, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Mine's been pretty awesome so far. If you're not already a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. It is very much appreciated. I am only 5 subscribers away now, I think, from 500.
Wow.
I think it was when I checked this morning. I already have something on the way for the giveaway. No!
Dropped them everywhere.
Oh my gosh. I was having an awesome day, guys. I'm not
I'll
now. I've
pick
just
them
dropped my
up too.
drills all over the floor.
Guess I'll pick them up too.
Okay. Hit the like button if you like the video. I've now got drills to pick up. Any comments or questions, leave them down below. Ellie said she's going to pick them up. And I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Bye.